In the previous episode, I made it to Oslo and bought a second-hand retro bike that would help me get further south. The bike itself was incredibly beautiful, but I didn't know if it was meant for long-distance bike touring. One thing I always tell myself is, whatever keeps me moving is good enough for me, so I guess only time will tell. However, after just a few hours of riding, I began having some problems with the chain being too loose, but it wasn't too big of an issue since I got it fixed at the next workshop I came across. Now this part of the country is ranked as the least scenic, so I just wanted to get it over and done with, and before I knew it, I stood on the bridge between Norway and Sweden.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just crossed into Sweden. Second time in Sweden. I was in Sweden like 2-3 days ago, and now I'm back. Yeah, man, I ain't got much to say other than that we're having a great time out here.
You're feeling kinda lonely, and your spouse is kinda dead. I feel like curling up with someone in your empty little bed. There's danger around the corner, and your love life's in decline. You'll no longer be a boy with a little widow's wife.
Another morning here, got my backpack, my bike, and there is a little bit more traffic, not too much, so I don't really worry. As you can see, there's like a shopping center over there. What's pretty common for Norwegians is to cross the border into Sweden to buy cheaper alcohol, candy, tobacco, and stuff like that. I assume that's where most of them are heading. Goal today, try to head to Gothenburg, about 200 kilometers from here. Yesterday I did almost 70, and that's pretty good. I can do 100 today if I really want to. Maybe I should do that. Beautiful weather out here today. I'm about to go berserk. You feel love, well, you better love yourself. Be careful now, because love's against the law. But just so high, you can give a funky shit about the law. It's with blood, sweat, and tears that you're giving it up. Place I had last night, I'm gonna be honest, it was a little bit better, but any place to sleep is a good place to sleep, right? Any safe place to sleep is a good place to sleep. The beautiful tent for another night. No one's gonna see that unless they really want to. Got a pretty nice cover here, actually. Always a nice feeling.
I woke up the next morning and I was in for a mission to get to Denmark. I needed to ride 87 kilometers to get to the ferry port in Gothenburg. Even worse, I only had 10 hours before the ferry left, which meant I had to maintain a speed of 10 kilometers an hour without rest breaks to make it with a little bit of spare time. I considered it possible, but I knew I was in for a challenge given that this bike was only equipped with 2 gears.
Oh yeah, buddy. It's very nice out here, put it that way.
I decided to keep my camera in my backpack to focus on the riding and actually getting there in time. In fact, there wasn't much going on anyways, and I managed to hold a faster pace than usual, so I was feeling quite confident.
This is Kung Olv, something like that. Never heard of it. 24 kilometers left. Oh, yeah, I'm tired, man, but I'm gonna make this, I know it.
And what do you know? Of course, I made it to Gothenburg with almost 2 hours to spare. So to kill some time, I cycled around the city, but my legs became sore, so I went to check if the ferry was ready for embarkment.
So, yeah. This line is green, Frederikshavn. I assume I go here. Yeah. Maybe I get like first class boarding. I wouldn't mind that. That's the ferry. Hell yeah. I can't believe I made it, man. This morning I was like, you know what? I'm not going to make it. And then another side of the brain told me, yeah, man, I will make it. Going in with the trucks. Hela vägen. The whole floor is wet. It's fucking slippy. First impressions of Denmark? Fucking cold.
Having reached northern Denmark, I ended up setting camp at the beach to relax during the first hours of the day. My legs were exhausted and a lot of energy was required to make it in time for the ferry the day before, so I had no problem staying here for a few additional hours.
I woke up a few hours ago, just made some soup. There's hardly any calories, which is kind of what I don't want, but at the same time it tastes good. Yeah, very good. So, I'm just gonna take it super relaxed today. I am not in a hurry at all, so I can do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. It's like drinking hot water with taste. Since Denmark is very flat, it is very windy pretty much every day, something I was told. So that's gonna be quite difficult riding my bike through that. But that's pretty much the only con.
My initial plan was to chill there for a little while. However, I became bored as usual and felt like I needed to move my body. My legs were still tired, but being tired is one thing, getting overworked is another. I think it's important to listen to our bodies, so therefore, today's task was to make it to Aalborg, only 65 kilometers away. Now I wouldn't think that was a long ride, since this country is almost entirely flat. However, the wind wasn't on my side that day and gave me a hard time riding past 10 kilometers an hour.
I just walked up this hill on the other side here. It was horrendous. But now it seems like we got some downhill for a good kilometer or so. I made it to a town. They must have a supermarket here now. We're on the outskirts of Aalborg. Gonna see if I can find somewhere nice to set up camp. As I said, today has just been a pretty chill day. It really hasn't though. I started late and ended early. That's pretty much it.
I made it to the outskirts of Aalborg, set up camp right next to the canal, ate a lot of food and went to bed early. When I woke up, I'd received a bunch of messages from a friend of mine who apparently lived here. It turned out that he had tried to get in touch with me the evening before to let me crash at his place. I sent him an apology for replying so late and he immediately got back to me, so we agreed to meet outside of his house. He wanted to show me around the city, so he let me borrow one of his stolen bikes.
Alright, we're going out on a little trip. I'm on a crazy bike right now. I just showered, charging some electronics, going to Aalborg town. Kind of just rode through it, so I'm gonna see if there's actually anything cool there.
You could call this the perfect rest day, although I didn't intend to stay for the night. But considering I got fed, had a chance to charge my electronics and stay in a stuffed bed, I couldn't turn it down because who knows when that opportunity would occur again.
Oh yeah, 7 a.m. right now. Woke up about an hour ago, Jens went to work. I slept there last night because why the hell not, man? He offered me, or his family offered me to stay there, and I was like, I can't say no to that, can I? But yeah, we are on our way south, man. I like this. What the hell is this? I am not staying here. That is a huge wasp nest. Just when I thought I found the perfect spot, it's the fucking biggest. Oh, there's another one there. Fuck this, man. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. No way in hell. There was like 3 fucking huge wasp nests in there. Found a pretty beautiful spot here behind this little container, so I guess I'm a little bit hidden. Right now it's 7:30. I am tired, my body's tired, so yeah, I'm gonna eat this. It's just some pasta stuff that I bought.
I didn't fully believe it myself, but I was close enough to the German border. I had been riding for 12 hours continuously and left 140 kilometers behind me, which is about the same distance to the border. In other words, today the wind was on my side. When I woke up the next morning, I was excited to try out some new food I had bought. It looked like a healthy apple mixed breakfast, but when I first tried it, I was devastated. It tasted like pure sugar, and I got so mad I threw it all away and skipped breakfast.
I'm not eating that. Another morning. Today it is incredibly windy and I hope that won't affect me, although I really think it will. I think also I've changed as a person because it's very late right now. 9 or something. I just want to sleep more now. I'm not in a rush, so maybe that is why, but I just enjoy sleeping a lot more. Why are there no fucking signs here? Fuck, I guess we'll just do this. Oxen's nice. Fuck. I hate this fucking place. It's a nice, beautiful Danish town here. Yeah, just skip through it. Don't know what there is to do here, and I just want to make some progress. Eventually find somewhere to set up camp. I didn't film much today. I don't really know what there is to film. Just fucking ride this shit. There's like scenery is the same. 35 kilometers to Germany, the border at least. I'm going to find somewhere to sleep. And then I'm gonna do the rest tomorrow, hopefully.
Having spent the week cycling, I guess you could call it the last evening in Denmark. And it seemed like I was actually going to accomplish my goal of crossing 3 borders with this bike. It was actually holding up quite good. Well, apart from some weird noises here and there, I couldn't really complain, as it had taken me this far and probably would take me further into Germany. It was pretty early in the morning as I began pedaling towards the border, and eventually I stood right by it.
Germany, here we come. I'm not taking this route. Are you serious? This way I won't have to show my passport. This is Germany. Damn. I think I just got a puncture right now. Dude, what? Damn, my bike's fucked now. Better ride while I can.
Germany decided to give me a warm welcome by puncturing my front tire as soon as I entered the country. The only choice I had was to continue riding until all the air had leaked out, but now I had so many decisions to make. Do I want to spend money to get it fixed, or do I want to spend money in transportation? I stopped by a beach on the way and started thinking. Considering I had reached my goal, repairing the bike seemed to be out of question, although getting a bus seemed horrible as well. But then I realized there's actually a train yard not too far away from here. I had a weird feeling about this place, almost like a deja vu. I hadn't been here before, but it sure felt like it, and then it hit me. Some years back, I was sitting in my room doing research about nearly every train yard in Europe, so if I was ever in a bad situation and needed to get away, I always knew what to do. Now this yard had to be one of them, but I couldn't quite remember what was special about it. That was until I spotted a white Italian tank car. If I was lucky, I'd be able to ride from here and all the way down to Italy, so I guess I'd set myself a new goal. So I'm walking down the tracks here and I found this little shack. Kind of looks like a hobo shack or something. As you can see here, you got these markers here. 2010, northbound. Same here, different mark. Like, I don't recognize any of these marks, but so cool to see. Super interesting. These super old rails are leading me into the woods. Wouldn't be a bad spot to camp here, honestly. Don't think any trains come here within. This train is most likely going to the Netherlands. I don't want to catch this one, so I'm gonna wait it out a bit. Alright, just packed up my tent here. It's about 1 p.m. I slept for a bit longer than what I usually do. I went to bed at like 3. A lot of rideable trains actually did come, but none in my direction. So maybe tonight my train is gonna come. I have no idea what to do for the whole day though. Yeah, I'm back at my spot right now. Got some more supplies. Very hungry, haven't eaten at all today really. Super hot though, so I've been drinking a lot of water. But yeah, got some bananas, got some bread, ham, all the essentials. So I'm gonna make something really delicious right now.
So freaking good, man.
This is not my train, I don't think. It's 12 right now. 2 trains passed. This one's been here for a long time. It's only going like 2 hours into Germany. I don't want to get it, but I feel like I kind of have to get it right now. It was now my 3rd day waiting for one specific train, and I began wondering, what if the information I gathered years ago had become outdated and that the train I'm trying to get no longer runs? because staying in one spot for this amount of time really puts your mental strength to a test. I told myself to wait one more day, and if nothing good pulled up, then I would have to do something differently.
Right now it is 3:30 a.m. and still no damn train. I need to be out of here, man. I'm so tired.
It's a beautiful morning right now, 5 a.m. A train just pulled up here. It's going in for unloading, and then there's another connection over there, that direction. I would assume that they would drive this into the yard and then have the connection over there ready for departure. It's been ready the whole night. I've been waiting for it. This train right here is right in front of me. At 11 p.m. I saw it and I was like, wow, this is my train. This train is going to take me all the way to Italy. Well, that was last night. That's 15 hours ago. Why is it still here? Good question. I have no idea. Where's the locomotives? Why is there nothing to bring this train? Is it weakened? Yes. Could that be why? Honestly, yeah, probably. I don't even know. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm waiting for, man. Is the camera rolling? Because the train is. They've only attached the shunting locomotive. It might take it into the yard. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it cool under here.
I always struggle with this. I'm too big.
Longer. 600 meters.
We're going fucking backwards, man. Why are we going backwards? Fuck.
Alright, it is about 11 p.m. right now. And yeah, man. Let's see if we can actually get off this time. Yes. And we are off. Finally. Right. You cannot see me, but it doesn't matter, because after 4 days, I am finally out of here. Woohoo! We're like halfway through Germany now, I think. I've been riding for about 9 hours. Eventually we're gonna cross into Austria. It's gonna be a pretty long stop, I think. I would have to sit on top of the axles, just like I did yesterday. They're gonna walk along the train, they're gonna look down here. They're gonna check the brakes.
Listen close and don't be stopped. I'll be here in the morning, 'cause I'm just floating. Your cigarette still burns.
been here for 6 hours. Just in this yard. 3 or 4 hours ago, I walked all the way up front and the locomotive was still there. That's life, man. That's the rails. I'm not in a hurry, but I just really wanted to see those mountains, the Alps and shit, during daylight. I don't want to ditch this train at all, but I need to go get some food or water and water. I just crossed the tracks. Huge passenger station. I'm gonna go to a gas station, get some food, some drinks, something, because I'm so dead. I haven't slept at all these past like 5 nights or something. So yeah, that's the plan. I have a little bit of water left. I think that should last me, but I just feel like I don't feel good, man. I don't have a lot of energy, so I'm gonna see if I can fix that with some calorie drinks. Didn't even sell food. Only just some chocolate shit. It's just gonna make me feel worse. Got a Fanta, got a Coca-Cola. So yeah, this was a very bad supply run, but hopefully my train hasn't left.
I couldn't quite believe this situation. I waited 4 days for this train and it hasn't even taken me close to its destination. All I could do was lurk around in a random German train yard while patiently waiting for any signs. And due to it being a Sunday, all shops were closed except a gas station that only sold some stupid soft drinks and candy.
$7 a.m. right now. I slept pretty good.
An Italian train just pulled up. I might ditch this train. Sounds like a good plan to me. I don't know how long this is gonna be here for. The only thing that I do know is that this train right here is fucking slow. I've been here now almost 24 hours. I can't be here anymore. Yeah, this is good. Oh fuck, yeah. We're going to Italy. I'm on a different train. Oh fuck that. Man, why is it taking so goddamn long? Oh. This is the only rideable train that I've seen as well, that I've only passed. Looks like this is a loud one. Motherfuckers! I'm actually happy right now. I'm so glad this train pulled up. Holy crap. On this so low, nothing to like hold on to.
No, listen, big fast. Zolang niks gebeurt, wil ik gewoon.
Alright, man. On to fucking Austria. Fucking Austria, man. I'm thirsty, man. I need to get some water. I barely have any water left, but I got some. Should last me the whole trip. But now I'm gonna go out of this hellhole. I'm gonna see some crazy Austrian mountains. The Alps, man. We're heading towards the Alps. what that means. I would say it's time to get up in the axles, but I'm too big. But it's time to hide. One more leg. I can't seem to get one leg up. I'm on the axle. I'm missing one leg. I can't get it fully up. It's too fucking... I'm too fat. I don't think this stop is as long as the other one. The other one was like 2 hours. It doesn't have that many tracks here, so I would assume that because of the amount of traffic, it doesn't have that much time to be stationary there for a while, but we'll see regardless. We're departing. 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. Are you fucking serious? No way. No fucking way. Ugh. That was crazy. Why was that so easy? It was only 10 minutes, but there were 10 long minutes. Oh, I hate being on top of these axles, man. But hey, take a look at the Alps. The Alps. Yeah, the Alps. That's all I have to say. I'm happy, man. I feel good. Now I feel like shit. What's up, Verona? All right, I think I know the way out. Well, I just walked by a worker. I waved at him. He did not wave back. I need to get the fuck out of this terminal. Those fucking dogs scared me, man. Walking on the highway in the middle of the night because I'm looking for water. What's up, Italy? Everything's closed. Oh. Toilet. Does this one work though? I think I am happy. This is great.